Dava, who had been a teacher at the Hope Center for the runaway children, and she was a part of that first group that fell apart. Eventually, she made her way back up to where we moved and visited us, and we were able to continue a friendship with her. When we got the Old Testament, which was all in that old script, we were able to give it to her, and she would write it in the current Cyrillic script. So she is probably one Mongolian who's written about, by hand, written almost the whole Bible. You remember that stack of books that Brad brought home from the library? Well, in there was a story of a missionary before the turn of the century, and he'd spent 30 years in Mongolia without a single convert. That's the stronghold that the Tibetan Buddhism had on the people. So that was what we were expecting when we came. And exactly 2 years to the date of when we set foot off that train was the first baptism. The next 3 years, Satan really attacked after that first baptism. And there were some really hard times. But there were some highlights. Our 2 children were born. Eventually, we also found an office to rent, and so the office was able to move out. That also made a change in our home, which had been the church and the office and the library and everything else, Grand Central Station. And from that point on, home was able to be a home and a retreat. In 1994, when we were home on furlough,